Hi there, good morning. I'm Raleigh Brown. This is Curve Flattening Concert number 584. And I welcome you guys aboard. I see Steve DeHaas is here and Keith Shaw is here on both YouTube and Facebook. Warren and Janelle and Slim Edelman and Bob McKenna. And Dave Mason over there in Scotland. Heidi McClure in Monument, Colorado with Jerry Wordman, one assumes. And Michael Tierson, hey Michael, and Debbie Moore and Charlie Bryant, the Clown Prince of Raleigh World. And like that, Ken Nashef is here, and you're welcome, Ken. And John Hubner, my old friend from Lima, Ohio. And Donna Greenberg says, good morning, Phillies fans. You're not all Phillies fans. Some of you are Guardian fans, but I'm a Phillies fan right now. And Kate Poole is here up there in Connecticut. Rhonda Scott Merrick near Chicago, and Renee Blaker in Doylestown, PA. And Philip Osborne on YouTube. Welcome aboard, Philip. Pam Zappardino, Kathy Marzik. And Slim Edelman says he's turned the corner on his nasty cold. Well, I hope you feel better soon. And Heidi says Jerry and her are both here. So let me clink you before we begin the music. Here's to good music and good coffee and a good baseball season and, whatever else. Good guitar. I did a little bit of work on the pre-war and got the action a little bit lower. I hope it isn't too low. It's not going to start buzzing, but we'll see. So Carol Pred's here, and Nancy Daynard, and Matt probably, and who else? Helene Tober Fowler. She's got a request on here today as well. And Steve Davidson, Bunny Barnes. Bunny Barnes will be playing in Doylestown from noon till 3. And I will play for you right now. This one is a request from Donna Greenberg and a great old Joni Mitchell song, which I think I first heard from Dave Van Ronk when he was first traveling around touting this young unknown songwriter named Joni Mitchell. I awoke today and found the frost perched on the town. It hovered in a frozen sky and gobbled summer down. When the sun turns traitor cold, shivering trees are standing in a naked road, I get the urge for going, and I never seem to go. And I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown, summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. And I had a girl in summertime with summer-colored skin. And not another man in town my darling's heart could win. When the leaves came tumbling down and bully winds did push their faces in the snow, got the urge for going. I had to let her go. And she got the urge for going when the meadow grass was turning brown and summertime was falling down, winter closing in, and the warriors of winter give a cold triumphant shout. Them that stays is dying, them that lives is getting out. See the geese in chevron flight, flapping and a-flying down before the snow. They've got the urge for going, they've got the wings to go, and they get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown, summertime is falling down, winter's closing in. But I'll ply the fire with kindling, pull the blankets to my chin, I'll lock the vagrant winter out, bolt my wandering in. I'd like to call back summertime and have her stay for just another month or so. She's got the urge for going, I guess she'll have to go. And she gets the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and all her empire's falling down, winter's closing in, and I get the urge for going when the meadow grass is turning brown and summertime is falling down. The Urge for Goin' by Joni Mitchell. Great old song. Tom Rush also did a great cover of that tune, which you could find on YouTube. So let me see here. I'm just going to back up and say hi to some people. A lot more people checked in. I think I was right around here. Michael Miller, Pam Zappardino, Carol Pratt, Michael Anthony Wood. I said hi to all you guys. Tom Dietz is here, and Larry Pattis. Hi, Larry. And Kathy Marsick, and Dwight Shoemate, my next door neighbor. I'm going to text you later. I have to ask you something, Dwight. And Kate Mack is here from the West Coast. Debbie Moore, I think I said hi to. Lovely crowd. Bernd Bookman. Hey, Bernd. Haven't seen you in a while. Billy Dominic. Hello. And Lori Payne. Hi, you guys. So let me do this next one for you. So this one was a request from Helene Tober Fowler, I think. Or maybe, oh no, yeah, it's Helene Tober Fowler requested this one. And it is a real standard. Usually I play it with a flat pick and play it swing style, but today it's solo. So this is All of Me. All of Me. So I saw, did somebody ask me? Oh. There's A Bloke from England is here on YouTube. Hi, A. And who else am I missing? Mark Steele. Hi, Mark. Good to see you. So next one is a request. I forget from who. You will remind me. And this is by Phil Oakes. So songs from the 60s, and then All of Me is probably from the 1920s so far today. sit by my side, come as close as the air, share in a memory of gray, and wander in my world, and dream about the pictures that I play of changes. Green leaves of summer turn red in the fall, to brown and to yellow they fade, and then they have to die, trapped within the circle time parade of changes. Scenes of my young years were warm in my mind, visions of shadows that shine, till one day I returned and found they were the victims of the vines of changes. The world spinning madly, it drifts in the dark, swings through a hollow of haze, a race around the stars, a journey through the universe, ablaze with changes. Moments of magic will glow in the night. All fears of the forest are gone, but when the morning breaks, they're swept away by golden drops of dawn, of changes. And passions will part to a strange melody, as fires will sometimes burn cold like petals in the wind. We're puppets to the silver strings of soul, of changes. Your tears will be trembling, now we're somewhere else. One glass cup of wine we will share, then I'll kiss you one more time and leave you on the rolling river shore of changes. So sit by my side, come as close as the air, share in a memory of gray, and wander in my words, and dream about the pictures that I play of changes. Changes by Phil Oakes. And I've always played that tune. I love the guitar arrangement. So I've always played it in the key of D, where Phil played it, where it starts on a G chord. But but I just really have never been able to sing it there. So I finally moved it down to the key of C and did the best I could to approximate Phil's guitar arrangement in all these new fingerings. And that's the life of the guitarist, figuring things out. So some announcements for you this morning. We have the Invisibles, Kit Serikaku, Judith Fox, Joel Biget, and Mario Prue. And there is, as always, a PayPal link right there by my left index finger, and a Venmo link if you'd like to donate to the Charlie the Dog Fund. Charlie is over sleeping on his tile with his legs sticking up in the air. He gave up. He gave up on me a long time ago. He made a couple slight approaches with his new marrow bone that I gave him last night, and kind of like, want to play with my bone. And then he said, oh God, he set up the concert stuff again. I guess I'll go lay down for a half hour or so. So there he is. He's on his thing. I'd show him to you, but you couldn't see him anyhow. He's not at a good angle. Charlie is getting to be a better dog. I tried something I think I'd only tried it once before, is I let him off lead briefly at the park today because there was nobody there, and I thought I could start working on recall with him in a really easy situation. So I put him in a downstay, took him off lead, walked 20 feet away, called him, rewarded him, backed up, called him, did it about 3 or 4 times, and then it's enough for one time. No trucks had gone by and nothing dangerous had happened. So back on lead he went. He let me sleep in today. He was a very good boy. Came up at 4:30 like usual to try to wake me up, and then he, instead of pawing me into oblivion, he just laid back down and said, okay, I'll sleep next to you here for a while, which was sweet. Let me see here. So I will be I'll be on this coming Wednesday. Let me go through the schedule. So I'm on now. I don't know who's on Monday. Tuesday, Cozy is traveling, so she's not going to be on. And Wednesday, I will be back at 3 p.m. But soon after that, I head out to Moab for Cozy's folk camp, which is where she's headed right now. And that means I will not be doing any concerts for 2 Sundays and 1 Wednesday. So I will be back on Wednesday, November 8th. Until then, you have all of these great people to listen to. Warren and Slim and Bunny and who knows who else. Helen Avakian and Dave Irwin and a bunch of people I don't know and whatever. So I will miss you guys while I'm away, but I will try to have a good time and come back with some tales to tell. So I think that's all I have to say. I'm not sure if Moab is full or not, but you could go to moabfolkcamp.com and find out for yourself. Okay? Ain't got the change of a nickel, ain't got no bounce in my shoes, I ain't got no fancy to tickle, I ain't got nothing but the blues, ain't got no coffee that's perkin', ain't got no winnings to lose, I ain't got a dream that is working, I ain't got nothing but the blues. You know the band is swinging and the folks are singing, I just can't get off the ground. Well, believe me, Pruitt, I just can't do it since my ever-loving baby left town. I ain't got no rest in my slumbers, ain't got no feelings to bruise, I ain't got no telephone numbers. I ain't got nothing but the blues. You know the band is swinging and the folks are singing. I just can't get off the ground. But believe me, Pruitt, I just can't do it since my ever-loving baby left town. I ain't got no rest in my slumbers, ain't got no feelings to bruise. I ain't got no telephone number. I ain't got nothing but the blues. Ain't Got Nothing But the Blues by Duke Ellington. So let me get a little bit of coffee. Linda Worster just checked in here. Hi, Linda. Of course, Linda knows, and many of you know, that you can always go back and listen to this later if you got here late today. So next up, I think this one was a request from Carol Pred, and I have played it here 2 or 3 times before, but not for a long time, not for about a year, I think. So this is a Hoagie Carmichael one, The Nearness of You. The Nearness of You by Hoagie Carmichael. Charlie just moaned over there. I think he just heard the hoagie part and started thinking about food. That's one of his main concerns in the world. I see these memes about cattle dogs saying, unconditional love. I think Charlie's only unconditional love is for food. If the food is there, Charlie is there with you, you know. Let's see if I can get these picks to work. In truth, let's see if I can get my hand to work while I'm wearing these picks. So this is a Reverend Gary Davis arrangement, and I'm not, there are some weird lyrics to this which I'm not going to sing, but a lot of times he just played it as an instrumental. Ken Nashif requested, Sally, where'd you get your liquor from? And a lot of times that title gets applied to just the instrumental part of this, which also on one of the albums was just called Fast Foxtrot. So that's Fast Foxtrot, or Sally, where'd you get your liquor from the Reverend Gary Davis. Now Slim had requested Baby Let Me Follow You Down. So here's a short story. Bob Dylan recorded what he called Baby Let Me Follow You Down, which he said right on the record that he had learned from Rick Von Schmidt in Cambridge, Massachusetts. And it was actually a sanitized version of a Reverend Gary Davis tune called Baby Let Me Lay It On You, which actually dates back even farther, but the Reverend Gary Davis one is the one that people knew. And I don't really sing that song, but I can play a little bit of it for Slim here, and it's very different from the Dylan version, of course, because Reverend Gary Davis could really play. So it actually goes like this. Just so you could hear a little of that, Slim, if that's what you were looking for. So I think that's all I got for you today. That is 6.5 songs, and we haven't even done a mantra yet. So what kind of mantra shall we have today? Maybe... Be happy. Be healthy. Be brave. And be calm. Be kind. It's a snap. And if you get cranky, take a nap. Thank you. I love you guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope to see you on Wednesday before I head off to the Great West. And have a great first half of the week. And I'll hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.